Hey, welcome to Broken World Entertainment. And Amber Midthunder teases possibility of a Prey sequel. Yes, Prey. You remember the prequel to Predator that has some uh, attachment to Predator 2, the Flintlock. Well, there's talks of a sequel. Or at least she's hinting of the possibility. So, following the success of the Predator prequel Prey, star Amber Midthunder has recently updated fans on the possibility of another entry in the series. Speaking to Variety while on the red carpet for the BAFTA Tea Party, Midthunder was asked when a sequel might come. While she didn't confirm anything or reveal a date, the actress did tease that one could be coming. I don't have a date for you. This is not an announcement, but I'm not saying it's not happening. We talk all the time about all kinds of things, and the Prey sequel was probably one, said Midthunder, before being asked if she wants to see a sequel happen. Of course, I'm ready. I loved that experience. I loved that movie, and I would be happy to see where else we can take it. Do you want to see a Prey 2? Prey was one of them kind of. I don't know if I'd call it a sleeper hit. It was received well by critics, but it was mixed by fans. The majority, I think, it waved more into the positive than the negative. Um, but yeah, it was just one of those kind of movies that you weren't expecting it to work, I guess, and it does. It worked for what it was. When you think of how can Native Americans in um what was the date in the movie? I can't remember the date. It was like the 18 or 1700s, maybe even earlier, with like tomahawks and bow and arrows defeat a predator. And in the end, I suppose spoiler if you haven't seen it, but in the end, she doesn't beat it on her own. It's basically it's getting wounded throughout the movie. Then her brother does quite a bit of damage to it. The dog does damage to it. The bear did damage to it. And then it was now, the way it actually dies is a bit stupid. It shot itself. But she, of course, kills it with the flintlock. What flintlock? The flintlock that is handed to Danny Glover at the end of Predator 2. And if you watch the end credits, where it's like the drawings, kind of not post credit scene, but they did all these drawings of the movie, but then there was an extra bit where we see like 4 or 5 Predator ships coming down. Now, that means people are kind of questioning, oh, does that mean there'll be a war? How could you do that? That would be instant annihilation for the humans. I think they were just hinting that predators will arrive to Earth, that this was the challenge that they thought, they defeated one of our warriors. We can roll with that. That could be why you see all the ships. But if they do a sequel, I'll tell you one thing. If they do a sequel with Amber Midthunder in it as her character Naru, she would be the very first person in the Predator franchise to actually do a sequel to a Predator movie. Isn't that crazy when you think of all the Predator movies? She would be the first and only one to actually take part in a sequel. But if it is a story following her again, basically she's going to have to die. You can't have her defeat the predator at the end because we know that flintlock ends up with the predators, which means you would technically have to show her dying. Which that would be, that's I think what they need to start doing. All the next Predator movies, you're gonna have to start having the humans not win. You know, that's the thing. And this movie, the way everything accumulated to how the Predator got defeated, it makes sense because, as I said, you see it getting injured throughout the movie. You know, it's not fresh and ready to rumble, basically, by the end. It's, you know, disorientated, it's wounded, it's weakened, all that stuff. So it made sense. But if they're coming back, they would know the challenge. So you would have to have the Predator win. And I think they would be more interesting at this stage to see Predator movies where the Predators actually win and claim their trophies. And I think a lot of people would be willing and open to seeing that because it would make more sense. You know, it really would. They're meant to be the greatest warriors in the galaxy, and yet they keep losing to humans. So, yeah, start showing them actually win. Anyway, that's an update for a possible Prey 2. So, let us know. Do you want to see a Prey 2? Oh, and I don't normally do this, but YouTube are kind of messing around with algorithms and stuff, so I'll have to ask, which I don't want to, but I have to. It'd be great if you could subscribe, like, and share the video, and hit that bell. Yeah, it's going to cost you nothing, but it's totally up to you. Anyway, with that, I'll leave it there for this one. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.